Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon in Libra, September 28th, 2019. This month, as always, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you messages and predictions for each of the four elements that you can expect to experience from the energies of this new moon in Libra for the next 2 weeks or up to 30 days. The four elements are earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So, first group of signs I'm going to start with, first element, is earth. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. For some of you earth signs, this full moon, this new moon may make you feel a little antsy, a little jittery, a little jumpy. Some of you are going to get inspired and feel like, really like you want to branch out and see the world, branch out, socialize more, travel. You're going to get inspired. You'll have these feelings kick up. Some of you may feel a little bit, some of you earth signs may feel a little bit divided about like which direction to go or what thing to choose. You may feel a little bit of uncertainty about directions or choices during this Libra new moon. Some of you are going to really be working behind the scenes and delving into things or digging into subjects really deeply. This could be teaching, learning, things you just have interest in that you want to expand and learn more about. Some of this is like game changer energy for some of you earth signs, where you're going to have either like a whole new ball of wax to get involved in or new social group. It could even be subjects or things that you're interested in, like maybe you're going to join a club, a group, or organization, or take art classes, or start learning some, fascinating new subject, because having a whole new ball of wax to like get involved in. Like I said, this could be, but it could also be socially and intellectually and interests. Some of you earth signs are going to stage something that's going to be very successful. So it could be like if you're trying to sell a house and you stage the house, like remove a lot of stuff, make it look bare minimum, but have furniture in it that just looks like, makes the place looks more spacious, or staging something else, like something you need to stage, like on YouTube, or something that people are going to look at, like setting up something, a display, presenting anything on stage. This is all highlighted for some of you earth signs. Some of you are going to talk to old love partners or friends, or co-workers or people that you really lost touch with. So some communicating and connecting with people from the past and reconnections come up here for some of you earth signs. I think I got this for you on another moon, but some of you earth signs need to be careful not to overspend. You may be feeling like overzealous with and free loving with your spending. So you might want to tamper that down a little bit. Some of you earth signs really need to be cautious that you don't listen to too much gossip, because I feel like you're going to be hearing a lot of it over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. You don't want to cloud your head with all that gossip. If you hear it, just let it pass through. Try not to get too mixed up in it. You have to be careful. Some of you earth signs, this may dig up some people to feel envious or jealous of you, or they may want to take some things from you. This could be coworkers or family members or just people. So I hope those messages made sense to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs may feel like this is a little challenging for you. this new moon because you may feel like you want to create more. Or like something's lacking. If something's lacking in your life, it's going to, like if you get a splinter and how it bugs you and you just want to pull that splinter out, it's going to be kind of like a splinter where you're like, I want more. Maybe you want more in your love life, or you want to advance further in your career, or you want to expand something, or you're looking for more money. I feel like that this Libra new moon is going to be like egging you on, like making that really rise up in you and want to achieve more or have more or bring more into your life. Some of you, this is going to inspire you to like institute a whole new game plan. Like you may be like, you know what, that's the old way I used to do stuff. That's the old way I used to handle my work, or that's the old way I used to behave socially, or that's the old way I went about love relationships. And you may be adopting a whole new way. Like this is like, you're going to think about changing your ways or your strategies. Some of you water signs. Some of you are going to feel like it's going to make you feel like you want to retreat. Actually, like you may want to go, like get away from the crowds, get away from the TV or the internet, read a good book, do meditation, keep yourself in a position of solitude, or protect yourself from any negative energies out there out in the world. I picked that up for some of you water signs. Some of you water signs are going to feel challenged by this new moon in Libra, and you're going to be like, yeah, you want me to show up? You want me to be more this or that? Like, if you feel like anybody's questioning you, like how you are, it's going to like your normal behavior. Like if they're like, well, you need to be more outgoing, or, water sign, you need to, step up your game. I see some of you feeling really challenged, and they're like, especially if a boss is asking you to do this, or some position of authority, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's what you want me to do? Well, here you go, bam. And you're going to like really, overproduce, extend. So you may have like some like kind of drastic reactions there. Some of you are starting a whole new regime. You may be starting a new diet, a new exercise program, or something else that's new. Maybe you're going to start having, taking different vitamins or supplements, or starting some kind of or new regime about your face or skin. Some of you are going to get invited to something that could be like a big gathering, a ball, a wedding, an engagement party. It could be a special event, but I feel like there's going to be like kind of formal dinner, dancing. Now, maybe some of you it's not that formal, but for some of you I feel like it is. So it could be a wedding, engagement party, a ball, a fundraiser, something like that over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you water signs are going to have some kind of recognition, getting noticed, and getting some kind of recognition comes up here for some of you. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you fire signs are going to be really, really ignited to want to go after something you want. And this could be love or romance. You may feel really inspired, like, wow, I really like that person. I want to make some kind of move. Or if you're already in a relationship, you may feel really romantic and amorous towards your partner at this time, 2 weeks to 30 days. You have to be cautious, fire signs, that you don't jump the gun on something. Like, if you think somebody's telling you something that's not true, you may jump on them, but you might not have all the facts or information. Or you may want to stick your 2 cents into some comment or conversation, but the person didn't finish what they were saying all the way, and you may jump, or like be careful of jumping to conclusions. Jumping to conclusions or jumping irrationally is something that could happen with you with this Libra new moon. Some of you may feel like don't be too hard on yourself. You might be berating yourself or thinking, I shouldn't have done that. I wish I didn't say that or do that. And so try really hard not to be too hard on yourself. You're only human and everybody makes mistakes or slips up once in a while. So try not to beat yourself up if anything comes up where you feel like, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. I feel like some of you are going to be really into like writing things down, writing lists, what needs to get done, what doesn't need to get done, pros and cons lists. Some of you may start writing a journal, like journaling, all this like writing many different things. Maybe writing something that a script or a book or something you want to publish, or information, important health information, but some of you, I pick up writing. Some of you fire signs are going to receive compliments and accolades for a job well done. So you could get acknowledged by your boss, or it could be written up in the newspaper, or you could do something nice for some people or someone, and they're going to be really grateful, appreciative, complimenting you. I feel like some of you fire signs are really going to analyze things. This Libra new moon feels to me like it's going to inspire you to like investigate, dig for information, analyze people and situations, or even analyzing facts and figures, or, you know, bills from the past, or things, documents and things in writing. I get you analyzing things. But it's positive for you to do that. It's not a negative thing. It's good for you to do it. Some of you are going to have the benefit and blessing of some people that want to help you clean or figure something out, or clean out garages, basements, attics, closets, clean your house, or clean up some kind of situation that you're like, oh, I don't know, this is all mixed up and I don't know what to do. I feel like you'll have the blessings of someone that wants to come, or more than one person even, help you clean things up or clean things out. One of the words of caution for fire signs is be careful if you're doing any digging or delving into stuff that you do not delve into other people's business too much. Because I feel like if you get involved in that, it's going to come back to haunt you, and there'll be some kind of karmic backlash from that where people then are doing that to you. So keep that in mind. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs are really going to feel like, I want to see something in particular get done. Either you're going to be driven to do it, or you're going to be like, hey, you better finish that over there. Wanting to see something get done or completed. It could be your house, it could be work, it could be your own projects, but that drive to see something completed swirls around you air signs with this Libra new moon. Some of you, it's almost like jumper cables coming into your life. And if you feel like your life has been too stagnant, it's going to be like, I got to stop doing this, or I got to get out of this, or I need something to change. Like it's going to, like your cage is getting rattled a little bit, but in a way to like shake you up, wake you up, and make some change happen. Some of you air signs are going to be affected in the sense that you're going to be worrying about someone. This could be a loved one to you, family member, friend, a love, but I pick up you worrying about someone. Some of you are going to have the feeling from the energy of this Libra new moon like you want to make amends with the past, heal the past, or make amends with a particular person from the past. Some of you are going to have like the blessing of seeing some success happen, or something you've been waiting for gets delivered to you. Could be documents, paperwork, a permit, a license, a visa, or something, some kind of successful thing comes to fruition. Some of you are going to start to see some of your efforts, hard work and efforts are paying off, and something works that you've worked on pays off. It could be if you diet, if you've been dieting or exercising, the weight's coming off. If it's or changing your something else you're doing with eating or health, you could have some illness get healed, or something you did for work. Like there's something, there's some good here coming from this. Some of you, I get another invite here. I got it for the water signs. Some of you air signs are getting invited to something. And I feel like it gives you like a leg up in your social standing, or helps you with networking with your career. There's some like benefit. Oh, maybe you meet a love there. It could be a love partner, but there's some benefit to something that you get invited to. It doesn't feel as big as the occasion I picked up for the water signs, but it's like important for you to go. Even if you feel like, nah, I don't really feel like going to that, you should go, because there's something that's going to be positive that comes to you from that. The one thing I feel that the air signs need to be cautious of or aware of, that plans or things could change at a moment's notice over the next 2 weeks to 30 days from the energy of this Libra new moon. So being flexible and really good about rolling with the changes and going with the flow is really going to be helpful to you, air signs. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I've done now for October 2019 for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. You can also access any of my videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and all my video series are there. You click on under the heading of the video series you're interested in, look for your sign, click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I also have another video series listed below this video that's fairly new. I did it, I recorded it in the middle of September, so it's only a couple weeks old, is the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot Readings. It's 7 cards, and it's focusing on something, one or more important issues or people in your life. And many of those readings, the messages went well out into 2020. So they're kind of like, some were short range predictions of things going on now, but for some people, it went out as far, for some of the zodiac signs, it went out as far as up to a year. So if you're interested in seeing what messages my spirit guides and predictions they had for you, you might want to check those out. And that link is also below this video, and will be, if it's not yet, it will be available on my website on that videos page. And I'd like to add here, if you would like to hear me talk about how I got into psychic development and then expanded my psychic ability and started working with my spirit guides, and doing work in the psychic world, and also on the topic of manifesting, what successes I had with manifesting things in my life, you can listen to me on the show, Your Golden Hour with the host Miriam Turcott. And you would go to, it's on iHeartRadio, and you can find this by looking up Bold Brave Media and looking up the show Your Golden Hour. And Miriam has interviewed several other people that you may know of on YouTube. This is a new show for her. So if you would like to hear her talk to me twice, you can look up the archives of that show. So that link will also be posted below this video. So I hope you have miraculous discoveries and ingenuity and intuition come to you from the energy and love from the energy of this Libra new moon. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.